we're either really naive
or we're really smart.
Oh God, guys, I'm so nervous.
I'll lose it. I'll throw him off the plane.
If someone on the flight was like, will you tell your child to be quiet? What would you do?
Chihuahua mode. Audacity to roll her eyes, chewing her gummy bear, tutting at my son.
Welcome back to Daddies Overnight, the podcast where we literally became daddies overnight.
And it doesn't matter if you're new parent, future parent, or just someone that needs a good laugh about life. You're in great company. Can you stop making me... You're giving me the ear.
You really are in great company. So sit back and join us for the chaos, the cuddles, and everything in between.
As we finally embrace having no idea what we're doing.
But we're learning that's okay.
So welcome to the family. You're creeping me out.
Sorry.
Stop being so weird.
Sorry for having a personality.
No, Matthew every time we do this intro, Matthew gets really animated. All I keep seeing is the flappy arms. And it's like, you know when you get one of those car things in a car?
What, the car bobble heads?
The bobble heads. That's what I feel like you're like.
Touch my foot and join my energy. Go on, put your foot on mine.
No, I'm fine.
Put your foot on mine. That's a love surge.
Did anyone ever see that video? It went viral.
Oh, it was so
we
icky.
used to do it, actually.
We basically do this thing, and it was viral on TikTok, where you like grab someone and you're like, love surge.
And then you're like, I'm filled with so much love.
And it's so ick.
That's the side of the TikTok we're actually on.
Yeah, that is our side of TikTok. But if you are listening, if you're watching, whatever you're consuming or however you're consuming this podcast, please give us a like, a review, a rating, follow. We always forget to say this, so we're just saying it now.
And it really does help us out, because the more likes we get, the more reviews we get, the more followers we get, the more it gets basically the podcast in the charts, which then more people discover Daddies Overnight.
And then one day we can go on tour.
Oh no, that is my
manifesting
I feel
goals.
like that is a goal this year. Daddies Overnight on the road.
Can you imagine?
Just manifest that into the universe right now.
Oh my God, manifest. Guys, we've done something crazy.
You might have seen by the title. Can I say it?
Well,
Can I say it? We've booked a 15-hour flight with our son to Japan.
right, we're either really naive
or we're really smart.
Oh God, guys, I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous. I'm so.
It's when people travel with kids all the time.
Yeah, but no one has good stories.
I've never heard a good story. Oh my God, no, don't, because it's making me
It's like prep, be prepared for the worst, prep, be prepared for meltdowns, and I mentioned prep.
Shall we recap on how we got to this situation?
Okay, yeah. Go on.
So basically, when Lincoln came home, he obviously didn't have a passport, but we managed to get a passport through the fast track system.
So we also had to go up to London to get his passport. So we've not actually been on holiday with Lincoln, and we've been desperate to take him on holiday. Obviously, you need a passport to go on holiday.
And we basically booked Japan before we had this passport, which added to the stress. It was a late night thing.
Yeah, we were just like, we will get his passport. Like, we will drive up to past London tomorrow and get it. And that's practically what we did.
So the passport's here. We've booked Japan and
we go very soon.
Right. So basically, I know everyone's probably like, why on earth would you pick Japan as your first country?
I feel like it does sound random if you don't know us. But if you do know us, Japan is probably the centre of the universe to us. We've been a few times. We really know Japan quite well.
And we went last year. Oh my God, we can say last year now because we're in the new year.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We went last year, and we basically, this is around the sort of time that we kind of knew Lincoln was the thing.
Yeah.
And we basically went to Japan and we sussed out how baby friendly it was. We did loads of baby shopping.
But even before last year, like when we were going to Japan for the few years we've gone, we always knew we were going to come back as a family. Like, we love Japan so much that we always knew we would take our child to Japan. So even self-consciously, I feel like we were looking at how baby-proof and what Japan would be like with a toddler baby.
But if we hadn't been before, we would not be going to Japan. Only because I feel like there's so much to see, whereas now, because we've seen everything we want to see, we want to go just to live for a little bit.
With him and just show him our favourite place on earth. And I know 15 hours is a long flight.
Oh my God, don't.
It's one of the longest flights we'll probably do is 15 hours. And I know for our first flight, it's probably not wise of us to do it, but we were like, if it's really horrendous, like almost rip the bandage off
and just do it, because if we got like a 2-hour flight to like France or something,
Paris,
and it was terrible, I genuinely would be like, babe, we cannot go away until he's older.
Yeah, we'll
it
then
would scare
just
me.
wait, or we would look at just like road trips, but because we booked it and paid, we're like, no matter how bad he is or how like stressful it is, he's not going to be bad.
He's not going to be bad, and he's not going to be stressed. I think we're going to be stressed because we're going to be so on edge.
But it's just like the situation stuff is ears popping. So no matter how bad the situation is, we've paid, so we're going.
Yeah,
regardless.
Ryan is very much in the mindset of, I've paid for this seat.
So we're getting
that
on
seat
this. Mine. And bear in mind, we have not paid for Lincoln's seat, so he is sat on us.
God, no, stop it.
So we are going to Japan with Lincoln,
and we are travelling business class.
No, we're not. We're going. What is it?
Economy.
Going what?
Economy. Right, we have never flown business before.
Refuse to pay.
We would never pay. Like the amount.
Just too much money.
Our flights to Japan for all of us came to like 1,500, was it, or something?
I think so.
Something like that. I think it was obviously so much money.
But it's also the cheapest time to go to Japan
because obviously it's not cherry blossom season. It's not autumn. It's just like winter.
It's like out of season. So I feel like we got a really good deal for like the flights, the hotel
and everything, but
everything included.
We did look at business class, and just to be like,
okay, dream.
Can we maybe just like stretch the bank a bit and do business? It was about $5,000 each.
So there was just no way that we could have justified that. That's more than our whole holiday, really, isn't it?
That's, oh my God, that's
insane.
Like going to Japan about 6 times for us. But I think we are going to do that thing when we get to the airport and do the whole, oh, we're travelling for the first time. Are there any free upgrades?
It's worked before. We got an upgrade to Hawaii.
Yeah, we did get one upgrade once on our honeymoon. And
both of us, both ways.
And it was amazing. But we did say we could never pay for this.
Yeah.
But we are basically stressing now because we booked it a couple of weeks ago and we've been like, oh, it's fine because, you know, we've got weeks until we actually have this trip, so it's fine. And we're putting off at the back of our head. But now that it's coming up so soon, me and Ryan are freaking out because we don't know how we're going to cope on the flight for 15 hours. Yeah. And it's a night flight, so we leave at 6:30 in the evening from London.
But you thought that was a good decision at the time.
But now we're freaking out a bit because we've booked the aisle seat so we can get out, but there is going to be a poor soul next to us stuck in the window.
You don't know that. There might not be no one there.
I think it's going to be a full flight. I don't
think it will. It's not in season.
Oh my God. When we selected our seats, there was basically nothing left.
Yeah, but they might move us because we've got a baby.
Oh my God. We're going to call them and just ask, even though it's quite last minute. But we are just worried because obviously they turn the lights off at night. And I think he will sleep on us because he's such a chilled kid.
That was the plan. The plan was to time it with his like bedtime and so he would sleep.
But I've just got the anxiety of being 8 hours in, knowing I've basically got the whole flight to go and
he's awake.
He's awake and it's dark and we can't really walk because
the lights are off.
Oh my, no, stop.
Because that's the thought. I was like, if we do a day, now I'm thinking if we did a day flight, he would be fine walking up and down the aisles. And there's like loads, we go to the back of the plane, get the plastic cups, entertain him. But now it's a nighttime flight. I'm like, well, they turn the lights off, which kind of makes you think that you can't get out of your seat. You know you can, but then who wants to walk in the dark?
But then the air hostesses at night when you're on a night flight and you go to the back,
they never do anything.
No, they get annoyed when you go to the back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't want you, like in the day they're like, oh, I'll give you snacks, give you drink. At night they're just like, you need to get to sleep.
But it is with Japan Airlines, so maybe that'd be really nice.
I am so excited though, and I think that's one of the things when we booked it. We always said when we had Lincoln, we didn't want to be paralysed to live life.
Because I feel like it's easy because
it's scary.
It's really scary. But we've been really good since he's been home that we have just lived our life still. We've gone out, we've done normal things. We've not let it stop us like eating at restaurants or I don't know, even going into like our local shopping centre, like we haven't been like, oh, let's not go with him because in case he doesn't like it. We've been like, let's just go and have no expectations. And I feel like we're obviously going across the world this time, so it's not like we can just pop home. But Japan is like our second home. We have got our itinerary, haven't we?
We have.
Of how we're going to get through the actual flight.
We have. Firstly, I would just like to say I want to show Lincoln the world. I think that's the whole point of why we're doing this.
Yeah.
And we love Japan so much. It has everything we love. We love the food, the temples, Pokemon centres.
Oh my god.
We're going to show him the Pokemon centres.
First Pokemon centre, picking his first Pokemon.
There's going to be so many cute things. And obviously it's where we got engaged. So we got engaged at Mount Fuji. So we can take him there. We've got a car. So we've got so much. The itinerary has been weirdly planned and
so busy. But we've basically, you were quite clever. I don't know where you saw this, but you got the gold, bronze and silver.
I think I made it up.
So basically,
Gold, silver, bronze.
Each day we're going to have no expectations on what we're going to achieve in that day, apart from
the gold,
which is one thing that we want to do, whether it's go to one park or go to one shop
or a Pokemon Centre
or something like that, so we can achieve that. And that is the thing that we're going to really try and achieve.
The focus of the day is the gold.
And then silver is like, you know, something extra.
Should be able to if everything goes to plan.
But don't be upset if we need to not do that. And then bronze is a bonus.
Bronze is just like bonus, winning, like can't believe you're doing it actually moment. So that's the plan. And I think when I was we
right, we've all got our strengths, Ryan.
Right, I basically plan all of our trips. Matthew
I turn up.
Yeah, you do just turn up.
But you say that, but then I do all the airport stuff and I do drive us there and I do the important stuff too.
I'm the one that holds passports.
Yeah, because I get paranoid I'll lose them.
Either way, I plan the trip mainly, and then I just run through it with Matthew. Matthew acts like he knows what he's doing.
And I add things in.
Yeah, a few things in here and there. But when I was planning the trip, I thought it's weird because if we were planning for us two, I'd know how to plan it, but because we're planning it with Lincoln, I'm like, oh, we need car seats. Oh, we'll need to know that like we can get a taxi with him in the car seat, or how we get from A to B, because that's a really long time. So do we get the train? And all these like little things, or like, oh, are we gonna get like a new stroller? Like not stroller, what do you call it? Pushchair, because it's just all these different things you have to think about.
Which we never would have cared or even thought about before.
Or even when planning, I'm like, oh, if that's really good, we would like, but it's maybe just boring for him. So you're planning things as a family. So it's just a different type of holiday, I feel like it'll be.
Yeah, but I feel like when we're out there, do you not think that I feel like we're just going to be immersed, and I feel like we've put a lot of pressure on ourselves already to do a lot on our little plan. But I feel like when we're out there, I feel like, you know, when we go away sometimes, I don't know if other people get this, but you have pressure that you need to do all these things, but when you're there, like you don't really care as much. You're just like more just grateful to be there, that you can just chill.
Yeah, I feel like that's what will happen. Like even we've been testing we've got, what do you call the sling?
Like a sling where Lincoln's is on us and he's like just in a sling, isn't he?
So we're testing that. And like I just said, we've got a travel pram that faces outwards. So we could just fold it in one, pull it out, and it should, fingers crossed, fit on the plane.
Oh my God, if we get on that flight and that does not fit in the overhead, this is why we need
I don't actually know what
you said you want to get on the plane last, but I want to get on the plane first because I want that overhead.
No, because in my itinerary and when I've done the research, the less time you're on the plane, the better it is.
No, Ryan, if we get on that flight, everyone's filled their top bit with all of their stuff.
Move it. They have to find room.
Yeah, but I'm not dealing with that and then dealing with us sitting down with Lincoln.
I'm sure. There was no way they will put a baby stroller in under the plane when someone else's bag that they don't need.
I don't know. I really don't know if they will. You see it all the time where they're like, oh, we're going to check it in. You just get it when you get off.
No, but they just say no. You just pull out the emotional work. It's like, please, someone, please move.
You do that, I'll be too stressed.
Japanese people are the nicest people.
But we have basically, for the flight out there, we've got, this, I feel like we both found this, but we're going to wrap up lots of things for him. So each hour, he's got something to unwrap, like as if it's like a birthday present.
Yeah, so we bought new toys and we've kept some of his Christmas toys, so they're new. And then we're going to give it to him. There's a whole spreadsheet for every half an hour on this 15-hour flight.
That our assistant ChatGPT wrote for us.
So what we're going to do to keep Lincoln entertained if he doesn't sleep.
Imagine if he does just sleep for like 5 hours. I think it's possible.
Yeah, what are you going to do for the next 10 hours?
Oh my God, sugar, that's actually another 10 hours.
10 hours?
Oh God, it's so
We need more than 5 hours sleep. We need like 10 hours.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
And Lincoln doesn't like just sit on you. And obviously we've not paid for a seat, so he has to sit on us.
And the reason we didn't pay for a seat, obviously because it's expensive, but he won't sit on a seat on his own. He'll want to sit on us.
He'll want to climb on you or climb on us.
Oh my God, this is going to be so bad.
So every 40 minutes, you kind of give him a toy to unwrap. So tons and tons of snacks.
But where's the snack? Where is this room coming from?
What do you mean room? The bag, the carry-on bag.
We'll definitely have to take one each, big bags, won't we?
Yeah.
You can't just have your little piddly over-the-shoulder thing that you bring.
No, I know, Matthew. I would love to just dump this all on you. Like, you deal with it.
No, honestly, if I'm...
How many nappies are you taking?
We're going to take lots of nappies.
And a spare change of outfit. Which we've just learned. But anyway, I bought this snack tray, and like he can touch the middle when it spins, and each compartment has different snacking.
Have we got that?
I bought it.
Oh my God, well done.
See, this is literally what I'm talking about.
Well done, you.
So it's like a toy, but also snacks. So it's different snacks, and he can have a section every like hour.
Yeah, he'll try and get to the next section. We'll be like, you can wait until the clock strikes 12.
Just tons of, and we'll keep emergency new toys for a meltdown, and we'll keep emergency snacks meltdown. So I feel really positive. Now I'm talking about it all now. I thought, actually, no, we've got this. And then my assistant, ChatGPT, actually just said, like, meltdowns and crying is so normal on the flight.
Have you ever been on a flight with a meltdown, baby? Nothing springs to my mind.
Yeah.
Have we been on one together?
But you just put your headphones. I think we're not the type of people to complain. You just put your headphones in.
I feel like, especially now I'm a parent, I would help the person. But we might be sat next to some really cute Japanese people that want to help, and they might just be really nice. Oh my, can you imagine? That would be so nice. But I feel like we are just excited to see what he's going to be like on a flight, because if he's good on the flight, then I'll be so confident to just do it all the time.
And I also think it's not even necessarily him, because we could distract him, and I think he will sleep, because he does like sleep quite a lot. I think it's more of his ears pop, or he gets scared of the noise or the turbulence.
Oh my God, no, don't, because I'm the worst flyer.
Matthew hates flying. That's why I think he probably sit on me.
I feel like because I worry about the plane all the time. I'm like, what's that noise or what's that bump? I feel like if he's on me, it might help me though, because I'll be so distracted.
Even take off?
Yeah, I'll just be...
Yeah, but you can't give that energy to him.
No, I won't be giving bad energy.
Okay.
I won't.
Okay, you have him on you then.
But do you want him on you?
I think he just needs steady support.
And then when the plane bumps, I'm like, for God's sake, Ryan, what's going on?
Yeah, you can't do that. Me and Matthew have argued on the flight before. There was turbulence, and it was really bad turbulence, and I was trying to be like supportive, like trying to distract Matthew. I was trying to talk about something like completely random, and then Matthew literally turns to me and was like, will you shut up, Ryan? And I was like, all right. And then we just got a massive argument about it.
Basically, the reason I did that was because whenever the plane is really rocking, everyone around me is a bit nervous. I like listen to any sound, and I think that I'm going to know if the plane's going down by the sound. I just get I just hate flying.
Yeah, but you can't pass that on to Lincoln.
I know, God.
I just worry that, like, we're going to cowpole him up before we get the flight, half an hour. I just worry about the ear popping situation, but every rule is out the window. So what I mean by that is, like, he can sleep on us, he can co-sleep with us on that 15-hour flight.
He's not got a bed.
He has tablet, which originally I was going to be like, you've got unlimited tablet time, but then obviously when researching, I think we should space it out for the last 7 hours.
Wow, I'm worried about this tablet thing, because obviously we've never given him an iPad before, and this is like an Amazon tablet that our friend Daisy gave us, which
but he
is so
doesn't
nice.
need to know how to use it. He hits a screen.
Yeah, I know, but I think maybe it was Daisy that said, if you don't introduce them to it before a flight, they get on the flight and they're like, oh, I don't want this.
Is that because it's not turned on? it's turned on and automatically playing Miss Rachel
I don't know.
or Rosie and Jim or Teletubbies, surely he's gonna.
But he's got these like safety.
That's the bit that I'm worried about. The headphones. He won't want to keep them on.
He's not good with hats, but we've basically got these safety headphones, haven't we? Which are cute, and they're kids.
That's all that matters. It's cute.
They're cute, and they protect his ears apparently.
Hopefully. I think it's the ear popping bit. As long as he's like sucking some water or dummy, I think he'll be. I think by we talk about this, we're really, really prepared for this flight. And I cannot stress the amount of detail and research I've done for this 15-hour flight because I'm so scared it's gonna be so bad. And I think I'm more scared about what other people think on the flight. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but when you're flying with kids, you're not necessarily worrying about your kids, you're worrying about more like
other people.
If he starts crying, he's a baby. Babies cry. Like it's okay for him to cry. But it's like when you get the eye rolls or the because
Oh my
I
God.
will.
What will you do?
I'll lose it. I'll throw him off the plane.
If someone on the flight was like, "Will you tell your child to be quiet?" What would you do?
Chihuahua mode. Basically, Matthew's the Labrador in our relationship.
I'll be like, oh, sorry. I'll be like,
Woof, woof, woof. And I'm isn't it true that you're the Labrador and I'm the Chihuahua?
Yes.
And then Matthew normally is like, what were you doing a few days ago? And I was like, would you release the Chihuahua on them?
I can't remember.
But no, you were like, yeah, I would.
Oh my God, what was that about?
What was it about?
Something parenting.
And I was like, would you? Oh, no, was it school?
Something. Oh yeah, the school. Maybe.
Oh, the school was like, and the boys bringing in dead animals into
Yeah,
school.
it was on this show that we watched.
And then the teacher's like, he can't really do that, blah, 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 blah. And other mum was like, well, I think he's just really bored in school. I'm really not really explaining it very well.
Yeah, I'm like, dead animals. It does sound bad.
Okay, sounds bad, but like the teacher was in the wrong. And then I was like, would you? I think it's the way she spoke to the mum.
She did say it bad. And you were like, would you let me release Chihuahua mode? And I was like, I would walk away and you do what you like.
But I think if someone did send him on the flight, because I know Lincoln, if he's crying,
it's because there's a problem.
there's a problem, or he's bored, he's stressed, it's a new environment. I'm not expecting him to not be agitated anyway. I think before I was like, no, I don't want him to cry, it'll be really awkward, really embarrassed. But actually now I think about it, I'm like, I completely get it. Because I would be the same.
Oh my God,
but it's more the people around that I'm more nervous about. If we stand next to someone that literally hates kids, then
Oh my God,
fingers crossed you move.
Oh my God, it'd be awful. I'd be clicking that bell button and it would just suddenly going bing, bing. So I'd be like, can we move? But you never know, we might be next to, I just hope it's like a cute old lady, English or Japanese, and they just love kids because
Yeah.
I don't know, or someone that we could talk to. Imagine if we were sat next to another family with kids.
I would rather have the extra seat empty.
I would rather have the extra. But Matt, what if you were with like a really cool family with like two younger kids and they're like looking at each other over the head banisters and everyone's just having a good flight? Would that not be goals?
Welcome to Matthew's La La Land.
Yeah,
Pop
but
that bubble.
I would rather be in La La Land than Worried Land.
Well, I'm not worried. I just think I'm being organised. But regardless of how horrendous the flight could be,
And how many pep talks we'll keep giving ourselves.
it will be worth it when we land and go around Tokyo and Japan with him.
And we've learned that when we land, basically, we land at 5:30 p.m. Tokyo time.
There's nothing on that day we're doing.
Yeah, the day's written off. We're going straight to the Airbnb. And the reason we've done an Airbnb is because we normally get like the budget hotel, like the tiniest rooms. But
Japan are known for like tiny rooms.
Anyway. But we got an Airbnb so Lincoln can have his own room because he obviously has his own room now.
It's got a playroom.
It's got a little playroom. It was really affordable.
It's basically, I would say it's like a family apartment.
It's like a little family house.
But it's slightly out of Tokyo.
Slightly out of Tokyo, which we're happy about because it's more in like residential. There's a park walkable.
Oh, there is. I think it makes it slower rather than getting out the hotel and being like boom thrown into
The deep end.
deep end. I do worry slightly about jet lag.
Because I think we've seen on ChatGPT and online that kids wake up. Oh no, we watched that video, didn't we?
Did you not tell you this? When I was researching it online, it could take up to 3 weeks for children.
Shut up.
Generally, it could take up to 3 weeks for children to kind of get over the jet lag or come accustomed to the time. But I was like, well, that's the whole holiday. We're back.
We're back.
We're back. And then he's going to then get back into UK time.
But it did say online, because we saw someone's kids woke up at 1 a.m. and they were up then. That was them up. And we read online that we should try and keep him down until 6 a.m. As soon as the clock strikes 6, we can start the day.
And that is the day starting. That's
that's early for us.
So sounds doable.
Yeah, it's fine.
It'd be worth it when we're there.
But we basically got lots of like children-friendly stuff. Like we're going to this place called Team Labs, which is all like sensory, isn't it? And then we're going to go back to where I proposed to Ryan at Mount Fuji, and we're going to go and show Lincoln the spot, and we'll like recreate the moment, and we'll just have really cute family
take
time.
loads of family photos, take loads of videos, and obviously he's not going to remember any. This is the motto of everything we've said in the last few weeks.
He won't remember, but
we
remember.
will. Like, he won't remember it, but we will. So when he's 10 and we're like, oh, here's a photo of you in Japan, and he's like, I've been to Japan, and we're like, yeah. And obviously it's that annoying, like, he doesn't remember, so he technically hasn't been to Japan.
But we remember.
And we're going, he'll be experiencing his first
Disneyland Tokyo.
which is like so good there.
It's like one of the best parks in the world.
Good.
It's so good. It's just, I can't express, because obviously Disney World and everything is so magical. Disneyland Tokyo, I think because...
it's one of our favourites.
It's one of our favourites. I think it's just because, you know, when you're like on the right, everyone's so like wavy, like the atmosphere's just slightly different. And
because I think it's the people there. People are smiling, people wave, people don't sit down and watch the parade. The food is
so
insane.
Good. It's very kawaii, which just means cute in Japan.
And everyone wears matching outfits, and like everyone's got ears on.
It's just the best. All the Disney parks are amazing. We just love
just Tokyo. A bit of us.
It's just a bit of us.
I think it's more just, as you said, really cute, kawaii.
But I managed, and I know you didn't want to stay here at first. I don't know why you didn't want to stay here.
What?
But I booked the Toy Story hotel.
No, I did want to stay.
You didn't seem very like keen at first. I can't remember why.
I think I did.
Because
I think it was the meal.
Oh, maybe it was the meal.
I think it was like the Lotso Cafe.
Because we basically booked 2 nights in the Toy Story hotel, and the room is like Andy's bedroom. And we've been before, it's like the most amazingly themed Disney room.
The hotel, the whole hotel.
The whole of the hotel, there's like a giant Buzz and a giant Jessie and Woody, and it's locked off to hotel guests only.
So it's not like crazy busy.
So when we're walking around with Lincoln, he can see all of these, because we watched Toy Story for the first time the other day.
He wasn't that bothered.
He wasn't that bothered. He's still so young. But
he's just a baby.
We can just walk around and it not be too Disney crowded.
Yeah.
Which is so nice. And then we booked Lotso's Cafe.
We've got so much fun things, but
oh my God,
this is what I'm hoping. And like, it sounds like we've crammed a lot in, which I suppose we have.
But it's chilled at the same time because it's all spread out.
Yeah, and you could do it in your own way. But also I feel like we do know him well enough to know that like we can do this. We can do this.
Can you imagine the next podcast episode? We're like, guys, we barely survived.
But when we've done days out with him, and we've done
amazing.
Things, he's like, when we did Lapland UK, like we got there at 4.
He didn't nap.
And we must have left ours at like 2. Missed his nap. Dinner time was all a bit skewered, and then he was up until like 11 p.m.
But then I did say to you, I was like, one day's fine, but because we're away for quite a few days, we just
catch up.
The catch up.
Yeah, but then the pram, he has slept in the pram, but I think we're going and being flexible.
Yeah, we're so flexible. We have zero expectations.
So we'll just take every day as it comes. But I think it'll be so worth it, and I'm so glad we did it and booked it.
Yeah, because I feel like we could have put it off.
Because I really want to see him. I really want to go, because I feel like we just need a holiday. But also I want to take him.
And just experience. And I hope that us going, and it will be fine, so I'm going to be really positive about it.
Yeah.
But I hope it encourages other people that are worried about travelling, because I feel like if we were worried...
If we can do it.
Oh my God, if we can do it, you can do it.
If we can do it and survive, like when I've just listened to myself saying what I've just said, I'm like, wow, I look like I've got my I've got everything organised. So if I'm saying that, then I feel like anyone can do it.
Do you want to, when we get on the plane, do that thing where, you know, like we print little like notes and we're like, this is our little boy's first flight. I'll give you some sweets and hopefully, sorry if he is loud or keeps you up. Lots of love. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
I've never heard that. What?
Where people give out like nice little gifts to the people around them on the flight.
We're giving gifts out. We give gifts
You
out.
like little bags of Haribo and you like give them
to
out.
who?
The people around you on the flight, like the immediate people, and you're just like, sorry, I've seen it all over online. You darling, and it's just something.
Why am I doing that? I've paid for that seat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, absolutely not.
Oh my God, do you want any friends on this flight?
I don't know. No, I'm not there to make friends. I didn't pay £1,000 to make friends. I paid £1,000 for my seat, my flight to get me to Japan with my son. If you want Haribos, go to the back of the aeroplane.
Darling.
I'm not saying these. So what will you do then when they take your Haribos and they're still tutting and sighing?
I will lean over and say, sorry, Margaret, can I have those back, please?
No, you won't.
No, I won't.
I'll be there stewing like she's eating those Haribos and she has the audacity to roll her eyes, chewing her gummy bear, tutting at my son. Absolutely not. I'm not giving people gifts.
The only other thing that I'm...
Who does that?
People do it. I guarantee we experience it once in our lifetime.
We are entitled to be there just as anyone else. We were all babies once. We were all kids once. I also think just put your headphones in.
We did have a friend that said, why do people travel with their kids?
Oh, yeah, we did. I'd never understand this.
And then she was like, it's just, what's the point? They don't remember. They cry on the plane.
I just think there's two types of people.
But then when they have kids, they'll probably have a completely different outlook.
The listed question this week is your best tip for travelling with a baby.
So please, can you let us know in the comments?
So I'm actually asking this for a friend. So if wherever you are listening or watching this podcast, this episode, list a question, please comment your best tip for travelling with a baby. I obviously will pass this on to our dear friends that are travelling very soon.
They're called Matthew and Ryan, and they're very excited. Very excited.
I feel like we've got all the tips.
We have, no, but you can never have too many because you only knew about the change of clothes. Like, wow, we would have gotten that flight without a spare change of clothes. I just know it.
Yeah, I also.
And he would have leaked or something.
We should also take a spare t-shirt. If he vomits.
He's not a sicky baby if he vomits on that flight.
Why when he gets nauseous on the flight?
I will have to sit away from you both.
But you can't.
Oh my God. It's fine. It's fine. Just think, we'll have lovely airs.
We won't remember, and we
will remember this, babe.
Okay, right. Let me rephrase it. We'll remember the flight,
and we'll laugh about it
in years to come. Regardless what it is, if it's awful, but we'll laugh about it in years to come. Like, can you believe how naive we did 15-hour flight on our first holiday? But then we'll then look back and like we remember all the days in Japan.
But then do you know what's funny? You know, like one of the things
so funny
about having traveling with a child, we're like, oh, at least we can skip all the queues and we can just get straight to like the customs.
Oh my God, yeah, we don't do passport control.
You just get straight to it. You go through like a little special line because you've got a buggy.
Well,
in Japan, they decide not to have these lines.
It's not a thing, so we have to queue up with everyone else, and we know firsthand that queue is like
long.
Like an hour and a half. God. But I will ask them because I think that I did Google and they did say you can ask them and they could maybe push you in front.
I would be chilled if he was just chilled in the pram, but if he's a bit agitated because it's been a long flight, I will be like, please.
I just feel like if you've got a screaming baby, someone's surely gonna help.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
But we're very excited to take our son on his first world travels, the first of many.
How crazy is it that his first trip is to Japan?
Oh my God, that's so cool.
Isn't that like insane?
I just want, like in Shibuya Crossing, I want us to have those cool photos that we can print on the Polaroid camera and it just look really cool when he's older and like vintagey. And
I just want like him with the sushi on the conveyor belt. I want selfies first with the conveyor belt. Him holding chopsticks, the temples.
And apparently they're really, like, for example, because he's too young to have raw fish, at the sushi places, apparently when they know you've got a kid, they make, like, cute little cucumber rice things.
Well, we've seen, this is what I mean, because we've been before, I feel like we've seen, you can order avocado rolls. You can
all the things, so he's, like, part of the experience.
Fried chicken, you still get.
And all the TikToks, we've never experienced this bit, but all the TikToks that we've seen in videos on, like, Instagram and stuff, say how much they fuss over babies in Japan, and because he's got, like, this gorgeous gorgeous curly hair. I feel like they'll love him.
He'll stand out. I'm so excited.
Time for dummy confessions. So if you didn't know, Dummy Confessions is the part of the podcast where we read out some of your embarrassing stories.
Or funny.
So just DM us on Instagram at Daddies Overnight and send us a dummy's confession and we will read it out anonymously. And you can leave a voice note if you like. This is a new part that we're like, someone leave a voice note. I have a dummy moment, lol. I was so tired when my newborn was around 6 weeks as my son was a comfort eater on my boob. And one night... And one night I must have picked him out of the crib for his feed.
I should have picked him out of the crib.
And the next thing I woke up in the morning to see if he's okay. He wasn't in the crib and I panicked so much. But I must have been so tired because I found him under the crib fast asleep. How scary is that? I was devastated. And then it says, can I just say I'm currently in Australia and I'm loving your podcast. How insane is that?
Oh my God, we're in Australia. We're like 6 hours from you when we go to Japan.
Oh my God, that's so weird. But I thought that was such a good dummy's confession because do you not remember when Nan...
I was going to say, who said this story?
Basically, my Nan and Granddad, or we call him Dagger, Nan and Dagger, went on a cruise years ago, like when my mum and dad were little. And basically, they went and left my mum and my auntie in the cabin on their own and went for dinner. That must have been a thing. And like the people that work on the cruise ship just check on your kids for you. This is what it was like back in the day. And basically my auntie had rolled out.
It was such a thing. My dad left me.
It's nuts,
but
isn't
like
it?
we were being Blackpool and he would, but this is like what, 20... Yeah, it must be like over 20 years ago. And you would just lock your door, fast asleep, and you'd go down to the hotel reception and have a drink.
I would never.
It was just a thing. It was just a thing.
That's mental. But anyway, my auntie had somehow like rolled out of her bed and like rolled under it, and they thought she had gone missing. So they did like a code red on the cruise ship, and everyone searched the cruise ship. Apparently my granddad was like wet with sweat. He was running around trying to find her, and they thought that she had like somehow crawled off the balcony or something. And she was under the bed the whole time.
And I bet your nan and granddad were really popular on that cruise.
Can you imagine?
I can just imagine that fear, that your gut feeling.
Not even funny. I'd never leave
We're
Lincoln.
air tagging Lincoln. This sounds like a lot, but we're gonna put an air tag in his pockets. Because even Japan, like, I just think, air tag everything. So excited to just go share everything later. I said to Matthew earlier, this holiday could change his development of his brain.
And I know that seems that some people will be like, oh my God, come on guys, but it really could.
Because you don't know what he takes in. So, like, everyone says that babies are a sponge, toddlers are sponges, they absorb everything. So you don't know what he might absorb on this holiday. This could be, it gets me really excited. This could be the moment that what makes him fall in love with Pokemon. Or Disney.
Or Ralakama.
Oh my God, if he fell in love with Ralakama.
Oh my God, shall I just show for people that are watching? Because people are like, what's Ralakama? Go and get it off the shelf.
Okay. Oh.
It's basically this amazing, cute bear. Is it Japanese?
Yeah.
Because
it's like like Hello Kitty.
It's like that sort of vibe. It's just a really cute,
it's like a character, but that's Ralakama. He's a brown bear, but it's like Hello Kitty vibe, loads of different outfits. But this could be the moment where he falls in love, like Disney
and all the things that we love.
Or he'll see Disney. He'll see Mickey Mouse, hopefully,
in person
for the first time. Winnie the Pooh. Oh my God, we saw Winnie the Pooh. I can't wait to have a selfie with Winnie the Pooh with Lincoln and just have these really big moments.
Oh my God.
I think it'd be worth all the meltdowns. So, I'll remind myself on this flight, actually.
Yeah, we'll remind us. Maybe we'll watch this podcast back on the flight and we'll make ourselves...
We won't have a signal.
We won't have a signal. Download it. But we... are going to leave it there, guys. And
Konnichiwa, arigato gozaimasu.
And the next time you see us,
we'll be back.
We would have survived.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
But one cuddle at a time.
And one 15-hour flight at a time.
And maybe a little bit of sleep if Lincoln decides to sleep on the flight.
But either way, we're going to Japan.
So if you have any travel tips, please leave a comment and we will see you when we get back.
Konnichiwa.
Love you
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Bye. Wish us luck. If you you enjoyed this episode of Daddies Overnight, don't forget to leave a rating and to hit follow.